So if you're a social media person, it's pretty likely that you run across something like this, where friends are trying to encourage you to leave behind some social media and instead pick up others. Or you might have even seen some of your friends who make a comment saying, I'm no longer going to be a part of this group or this social media page, and instead I'm going to switch over to something else. Today I'm going to let you know a little bit about why we are not making that switch.
A lot of folks keep asking us if we plan on leaving Facebook, saying goodbye to YouTube, along with all kinds of other social media. And the answer is no. The answer is absolutely not. Folks, let me explain why. It was Facebook 3 years ago that took a story of a man coming home to his home, his entire farm, his vehicle, his farm equipment, and all of his animals. Well, most of his animals that he had lost in the horrific flooding of Hurricane Harvey. They took that story and they shared it with the world. And the world responded. Through Facebook, the world came to that guy's aid. The world came to that guy's side and stood beside him as he slowly began a rebuilding effort into what, has turned into what you see today. It's Facebook that takes these animals' stories and shares them with the world. They don't care if I'm Democrat or if I'm Republican. They don't care if I stand or if I kneel during the national anthem. They don't care if I'm a Black Lives Matter supporter or if I wear a MAGA cap. They don't care. They share stories with you. It's my story. It was Facebook friends who came to my aid when my own friends and family weren't able to or chose not to. It was Facebook friends who came and worked along beside me when I needed it the most. It was Facebook friends who came to me late at night when my mind was playing the most evil of tricks on me, telling me that I couldn't do it. This is not in you, Lester. You can't take on this kind of a rebuild. And it was those folks that encouraged me and pushed me, gave me the pat and the push that I needed to continue on. It was YouTube videos that taught me how to clean a home after it had been flooded, how to reinstall sheetrock, how to install the right type of insulation to buy for the walls and something different for the ceilings. It was YouTube that taught me the kinds of screws to use in sheetrocking. It was YouTube that taught me how to take my barn and turn it into a livable space. YouTube didn't care, folks. They didn't care my political affiliations. It is now Facebook and YouTube that takes all of these animals and bring their stories to you. No, folks, I can't leave Facebook. I owe them my life, literally. And I can't leave YouTube. They taught me how to build everything that you see around here, step by step by step. But if you do choose to leave, I respect and understand your decision to do so. I do hope, though, that every once in a while you'll peek your head in and say hello. We will continue to bring you a brand new video every single day on both platforms. And so remember, these are as much your babies as they are ours. And we are as much your family. Anyway. We'll get through this, folks. Our motto says we're all survivors of something, and this too shall pass. All right, thank you, folks.